All right, hello, Be Smart people. So people are dying because their vitamin D levels are low. Let's say, what's a better way to say it? People are dying because they're not going out in the sunlight. People are sick because they're not getting exposed to sun. People are dying because their vitamin D levels are low. We are staying inside every day in our houses, in our offices, and in our cars, and we're not getting the sunlight that we need. Vitamin D is actually not a vitamin. It's actually a hormone that your skin makes when it's exposed to sunlight. Most experts estimate that 80% of African Americans, 70% of Hispanics, and 60% of Caucasian Americans are low in vitamin D. Now, why is this important? Why do we even care if your vitamin D is low? Because there are severe and serious, life-threatening, deadly consequences of low vitamin D, and your doctor is not talking to you about it. Number one, fractures. People who have low vitamin D are not able to absorb calcium from their intestines and build up strong, healthy bone. So they're more prone to falls and fractures. I want you to imagine this picture, and it's oversimplifying a very complex process, but it applies nonetheless. All right, so calcium can be viewed as bricks. Vitamin D can be viewed as construction workers, okay? So if you have bricks at the building site, but you don't have the construction workers to build a house, is the house going to get built? No. It doesn't matter how much calcium you have. If you don't have the vitamin D to bring the bricks to the site and build a house, your bones will not be healthy. Vitamin D is that key ingredient that helps calcium get into your bones and make your bones strong. 2, hypertension. Did you know that exposure to sunlight lowers your blood pressure? If it's extremely high, it can lower your blood pressure by as much as 40 points. And we all know that hypertension is one of those things that lead to other serious consequences like heart attacks, like kidney failure, going on dialysis. So go out and get your sunlight. As mentioned, increased vitamin D actually helps improve your heart health. It makes your heart beat stronger. It decreases inflammation in your body. All right, so the other thing vitamin D is good for, it lowers your blood sugar. Vitamin D lowers your blood sugar. Vitamin D, which your skin makes from sun, lowers your blood sugar. So what should I do if I'm diabetic? Go out into the sunlight every day, and your vitamin D levels will rise and your blood sugar will come under control if you do the other things that help diabetes, such as eating a healthy diet and exercising. The other thing that vitamin D is important is for improving the health of your gums. People with low vitamin D levels are prone to what's called periodontal disease, which means their gums will bleed, their teeth are not healthy, and their teeth are weak. So if you want your teeth to be healthy and your gums especially to be healthy, you will go out into the sun and get some sunlight. The other thing that vitamin D is important for is decreasing rates of infection. The first thing that was discovered about vitamin D back in the late 1800s was vitamin D is antibacterial. Specifically, sunlight is antibacterial. So vitamin D also decreases your risk of getting certain cancers. If you have the appropriate amount of vitamin D in your bloodstream, you have lower rates of prostate cancer, lower rates of colon cancer and other digestive tract cancers. There are lower rates of breast cancer. Vitamin D has a very strong association with low rates of cancer. So it's interesting. We as Christians need the sun, S-O-N, every day. We need to wake up every day and spend some time with them. Isn't it interesting that we also need the sun, S-U-N, every day? So go out there and get some sunlight.